Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming through a little exciting product we're really interested in testing out here. This is from BlueParrott, and the company is vxicorp.com. That's vxicorp.com. You can search for BlueParrott with two T's on the end, and you can see their website. They have a really professional website where they specialize in not only wireless but wired headsets for all sorts of different uses that you can take and do. This is their BlueParrott Xpress product. It's brand new, that's come out. Bluetooth headset that you can take and use, and it's designed with a lot of the different things to knock out background noise. So what we're getting with this product is noise canceling wireless headset. It's got extreme noise suppression. One of the things they talk about on their website is how they build and design these different headsets to really knock out external sounds, engine noise, road noise, environmental noise, compressor noise, whatever sort of source that you might need a high performance headset to handle it all. They show a lot of construction workers, people of that nature on their website. We've got easy on the ear wearing style, 7+ hours of talk time, Bluetooth multi-point pairing. I'm not even sure what that is. We'll find out what that is. It looks like we've got wideband audio that's on here. Let's spin the box around so you can see it here, and we'll just do a close-up in the box so you can see the device itself in there. It's got a long end to it, which I imagine has something to do with the noise canceling. It's got a 1-year warranty that comes with, and let's take a look at the back here, and that'll give us some more details. Now on the back, it basically says it's slim and lightweight. It's the VXI BlueParrott Xpress. Blocks out the noisiest environments, city, traffic, busy construction, the roar of an 18-wheeler engine. That's pretty darn good. Trucking, marine, construction, mobile, and most of the stuff, the rest of the stuff that's on here we talked about earlier. So they look like they designed some really, really high-end sort of products with the Bluetooth. Now, one thing they also sent us to test out in our review is the BlueParrott Comfortable Wearing Style Kit. And what this does is creates a headset format to where we can wear it on our head as opposed to just over one ear. And maybe if you're a contractor or you're working in an environment where it can easily get knocked off, this gives you a whole lot better way to do this. You can also access with this 128-bit encryption that keeps your calls secure. It gives you a wireless range of up to 66 feet, which gives you twice the wireless freedom of most other Bluetooth devices. This is really amazing. One-touch multifunction button controls on-off, call answer and pairing, voice prompts mean no more wondering what the coded beep means, and a 1-year warranty. And 7 hours talk time. I think we covered that. So let's get into this. What we want to do is, of course, break open the box, and let's see if we can't do that now. We'll go ahead and cut into this baby, and then we'll be doing some testing. Okay, so let's pop the bottom off here. And it really looks on their website, these guys spend a lot of time and very serious work to create high-end, best-of-class product. So we can see here, here's our headset. Looks like we have some earpieces that are adjustable to the product itself. And it looks like we've got that there. And here we mostly likely have different cords, plugins, chargers, all that fun stuff. So it looks like we do have a USB, micro USB charger. Let's go ahead and pull that. Looks like we have a user guide that comes with it that tells us how to work it. We'll need that. This thing looks pretty complicated, which means it's probably smart. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. We get us a nice thing to be able to charge it on the road in your car. So auto charger, very nice. In looking at the device, let's go ahead and pull this baby out, slip it out, and wow, this really does look nice. Wow, look at this thing. This is pretty. It's pretty. So we can see here, wow, this has got to be the most elegant looking Bluetooth that I've ever seen. So looks like we have some switches here, maybe on, off, buttons. We'll get into those and test it out and see what those are. We have another button up here. Looks like on the end we have a place to charge it, of course, and looks like we have a nice soft rubberized thing to go around the ear. Looks like it slides up and down where it might be adjustable here. Let's take a look at, yep, looks like that does adjust. This has got a real deep deep reach to it with the ear. That probably helps lock in the sound and stuff. The end is a little rubberized. You wouldn't want to move it much, but it definitely is rubberized. And you can see here the speaker holes. Not sure what you can see those on the camera, especially with it being black. Looks like there's some more holes on the other side. Probably some of this helps with keeping this in a mode of being sound, defeating the sound that might be coming in. So it looks like you can wear this on probably your left or your right. All you do is pull this out, switch it over. You can wear this on your right or left hand side. We'll find out what the buttons mean when we come back with our review. And it looks like you can adjust the things that go on there for that. I like the idea of having a headset, especially if you're working in an environment where you're moving around and everything else. Looks like we actually have two different versions of this, if I understand correctly what we're doing. One of these looks like it's got a headset with the normal thing that you would see, and then this curls around, and I imagine this thing goes into the hole here, and you end up with a situation that looks like this. We'll go ahead and break this out eventually so you can see what this looks like. Looks like we have the same sort of styled headset, but a little less, I guess it's more contoured to your head and doesn't have the big, steel and bottom there. Looks maybe a little bit more ergonomic, and of course you just slide it on there like you would and do that. So we're going to test this out for a couple days. We're going to come back, tell you what we think, and be back in a second. Hi folks, okay, so we're back after playing with the BlueParrott Xpress for a couple days. I gotta tell you, I've never seen a Bluetooth product for my earphone headset that is so exciting and so fun and really lives up to what it says that it does when it comes to noise suppression. I've seen a lot of different headsets where I'm like, oh yeah, it blocks out background noise. I give that about 5 cents usually when I see most of these headsets. In researching the headset's really designed for like construction sites, high level, high noise sites where you're going to have a lot of background noise that you're taking and fighting. I'm really blown away at some of the things that it does. We actually took the headphones and we called people on it, and we started blasting the TV in the background. And I started blasting the TV much louder than what the volume was that I was speaking to the people. And it actually took and reduced the volume of the TV and the background noise to a point where people could actually hear me perfectly. It wasn't drowning me out. It was crazy. One of the problems I have with a lot of people with Bluetooth earphones and speakerphones is usually when they turn them on, the background noise just completely takes the foreground noise, and you're like, I can't hear you over your radio in the background, or the fact that I can tell that you're driving down the road. These things are freaking awesome. I gotta tell you, it's the best Bluetooth headphone experience I've ever had. And I'm actually really surprised and amazed at the quality and technology they put into them. Now, what we've got here is we've got a volume control on this side. There's an up and there's a down, and then you've also got a multifunction headset control here. You can connect this up to 8 different devices, according to the manual, and it's really smart at being able to remember them, and you can walk through them and stuff, and all that good stuff. Really brilliant on their design that way. And so we've also got a main control button here for hanging up, powering down, all that good stuff, pairing right there. Of course, you've got the charger in the back we talked about. But it's mind-blowing what it does in getting rid of background noise. I mean, I was blasting my TV in the room, just amazed that anyone could hear me over it. And people are like, oh, I can kind of hear your TV a little bit in the background, but I can still hear you just fine. I'm like, I can't hear myself. So anyway, they're very comfortable headset. It's really, really light. I mean, you look at the big thing and you're kind of like, wow, that's going to be a giant thing hanging off my ear. It's built super, super light. You almost don't sense that it's there. Now, one of the other cool things it has a multi-point thing. Now, it'll work with up to 8 different devices that you can have this paired with. So it'll pair with a bunch of other devices. It also has something called multi-point, where you can trade off between Bluetooth headsets. So you can have 2 headsets going, and you can trade off between one and the other very quickly and easily. Pretty amazing stuff and technology they put into this. Now, As what you're seeing, they had sent us a convertible wearing style kit, and it has an over-the-head headband and a behind-the-neck headband. So this is installed on the behind-the-neck headband, and you can basically roll this behind your head. This goes over your ear, and you attach the thing in that way. It's really easy to switch between these two, which is really nice. The other thing is you can flip both of these headbands around to be either a lefty or a righty, however you want to take and do it. They're both switchable to where you can switch between the two. I suppose I need to go like this this way for the right hand side, and then this way for the left hand side. Anyway, you get an idea. They spin right here, and on the convertible one, you pop this out, switch it over here, and it converts to a lefty for the back of the head or back of the neck experience, which is really nice because if you're a construction worker, I can see this being great for construction sites, people that work in loud, noisy areas. This can sit behind your head, and it can also, keep in track if you're having to wear a helmet or something of that nature. So pretty awesome device that way. In going with this, of course, we can pull these off with the headset, and we can just have the earpiece as we want it, and you can variously just switch it out. What's really nice is this rotates around on the inside here, and of course this spins. So it works really well. We're very happy with the product. We really loved it. Top notch in the quality of the build and technology. They of course have a lot of other cool stuff they make on their website. Be sure to check it out. It's going to be at vxicorp.com. That's vxicorp.com. You're going to be looking for the VXI BlueParrott noise canceling wireless headset. It's going to be the Xpress version, which is brand new. They have a whole mess of other different versions you can find on their website. We were definitely impressed, and it's actually something that lives up to its name when it comes down to it, which we're pretty amazed at for Bluetooth headsets. You can also find it at BlueParrott.com. That's BlueParrott with 2 T's at the end. .com, and there'll be a link below the video on the ChrisVossShow.com. Get yourself one. This thing rocks. This is one of the best headsets, the best headset I should say, for Bluetooth that I've ever tried, and I'm pretty amazed. And I'm probably recommending it to all my friends and people that want to buy one. Great headset. Thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check back often.